Welcome, dear audience, to the greatest part of donkey diarrhea Disney has ever created. IronHeart, a show about a character that nobody wanted with a storyline that absolutely no one cares about by a company that is in financial trouble. My god, it's like they learn absolutely zero lessons from the Acolyte and are going to out-cringe themselves all over again. It's like the entire company is ran by clowns, and that's actually quite an insult because clowns have to go to clown college first. You could not make this level of diarrhea up. But before we begin, number A, yes, I know I'm totally late to the party because I suck. And number B, boy haven't I been absent. Like, big time. Oh, what a pillock I have become. Well, since I haven't actually been arrested for hate crimes on the internet yet, let it be known, I've had my sabbatical, I detoxed the utter crap I've had to watch over the past 2.5 years, and I am ready to go again and delve into the world of crap writing. So for the first time in a while, show begin. And here we are with IronHeart, who is fresh off the back of an extremely cringeworthy opening scene that was all about how incredibly intelligent she is with absolutely zero backstory and how that happened, and also spending a lot of time whinging at how no one gives her money, unlike that toxic male bigot man Tony Stark because he's a billionaire. And that's just not fair now, is it? And so because she's really smart with a really big brain, but also needs money, she has joined the 52% of the overall crime statistics club by dealing unlicensed technology or something. Anyway, self-congratulatory soggy biscuit wankfest over, and now she's at her university telling the university lady that she has all these really cool new ideas and they're so good they're gonna revolutionize the entire world since she's really smart and my god also so damn hilariously funny. And they should totally extend her degree course that she's on because she hasn't actually graduated yet because she needs time to do it and the funding. But university lady says no. She may be stunning, she may be brave, but it's about time she stops self-congratulating and go and get a real fucking job. And seriously, it's like 3.5 minutes of straight IronHeart diarrheaing about how great she is. And it just keeps going. This entire episode is literally her telling everyone how really smart and really funny she is, while everybody around her does the exact same thing. Well, I'm incredibly bored of this scene, so let's do a I didn't watch it summarization. She just gets expelled from university for reasons, and that's really sad, so Wakanda forever. However, before she goes, she managed to evade her security chaperones and did manage to nab herself a stim pack and also somehow her entire suit of armor that nobody noticed she was doing, and then straight up flies off home to Chicago. You know, Chicago, her hometown, where no doubt she'll be donning a MAGA hat while committing fake hate crimes. Or just at that time, Jussie Smollett did it. And then got away with it, and then didn't get away with it, and then pretty much did end up getting away with it while lying the entire time like nobody knew that he actually did it. Man, that Smollett is crazy. Right, enough lollygagging, what else is going on? Well, remember those really crap heist films where they assemble a crack team of mismatched characters that result in absolute hilarity that only those with an IQ or fuck all could laugh at? Well, boys, Disney Marvel went full on explosive donkey diarrhea by making this into a heist show. Because we're now going live to a bunch of mismatched characters doing hilarious things trying to break into some kind of building which absolutely no one cares about. But shut that front door! They even included a flat screen LG TV, they then non-binary fridge magnet. Very inclusive, Disney, can't wait for his prostate exam. Anyway, they're breaking right in. But then, because this is a super hilarious heist movie, they accidentally set off the alarms, so now they've got caught and are fighting really bigly time by beating off all those toxic, bigoted men. But just straight up leave after. Amazing! But not as amazing as casting that Let Me In meme guy onto the show. That will definitely boost his career. Alright then, so they all get splitting up where Robin the Hood, and probably would do anything for $20, get discussing how they should totally fire Stuart. You know, fire Stuart, the character that everybody loves. The whole reason anybody watched this show was for Stuart. And they're firing him! No, not Stuart. He would be the face of every merchandise. Yeah, I literally have no fucking idea who that is, so I don't actually care. Anyway, enough of that. They've actually got another job to plan already. You know, they're already part of the 52%, so all they can think about is doing crime. But as they're discussing what they're going to do, they see her flying, stunning, and brave, and that was really, really cool. But wait a minute, as she's hilariously flying through the sky, she suddenly gets booted out of her suit software because she's been expelled from university, remember? So they must have sent a Wi-Fi download or some kind of shite that straight up closes down the suit while it's in motion. So she straight up fucking dies. Oh no, does this mean that the show can now end and we can all get 40 minutes back? Not so fast, audience. She didn't die and is now tramping it down the street carrying an entire power armor suit that no doubt is made out of cardboard because this is Disney, guys. How else is she gonna carry that? But as she's tramping, we get a close-up of a black-owned business that no doubt will be burnt down during the next overdose. Fantastic! Well, IronHeart has just got home and is overhearing welfare mama telling all her friends about what an absolute dildo her daughter is. Which was really inconvenient because she's just walked in through the door and there's not a single father in sight. Whoa, it's just like Robin Hood, where the entire family lives in a tower block shithole with zero prospects, so resort to criminal activity. So mama gets telling IronHeart that she already knows that she's been expelled from university because, and I cannot believe this, she bribed the janitor at the university or some kind of stupid shit to keep tabs on her so it's fully up to date. Not really a bribe then, is it, you fucking dingus? It's simply asking someone to keep a lookout for information on her daughter, which I'm assuming is gathered in an ethical manner, and that person is compensated for it. Maybe a little devious, but I don't think it's bribing. Who really gives a shit? The show's retarded anyway. So, in walks, permanently unemployed, whose opening dialogue tree is simply, "Hey, black people." Whoa, that's extremely cool. I also say, "Hello, white people," when I go for brunch. Get the fuck out of here. So without further delay, they get going mugging, where permanently unemployed asks IronHeart a very important question. "Hey bitch, aren't hot girls supposed to be at the clubs right now looking for their next baby daddy? You know, getting free drinks and all that? But you're not out drinking. Oh, you're so stunning and brave, you're hilarious. And you're also making Iron Man power armor suits, which is really, really cool. Oh, my IronHeart, you're so amazing and really, really pretty, even though subjectively you're actually not." Well, dare I say it, guys, this scene was a complete waste of time. Literally, all they did was walk while permanently unemployed cuck sheds the entire dialogue tree about how incredibly smart she is, in case you haven't realized yet. Anyway, let's speedrun this bit because absolutely no one cares. IronHeart and permanently unemployed take a drive to a mural of his dad, who died of death, and that's really, really sad. And then he takes her home and presents his mixtape, which is on a cassette tape. What the absolute fuck? They have power armor suits, and this unemployed waste of welfare stamps is rocking a Sony Walkman. This ain't no Guardians of the Galaxy, bro. That had context. This show is just a part of shit. Alright, what's next then? Well, IronHeart, who has no money even though she's making loads of money earlier, so where did that go? Probably drugs. Goes buy stuff that she cannot afford. And then mysteriously at the counter, the man who would do anything for 20 bucks turns up and slaps down the money to pay for it all, saying, "Hey, I know you. You're that really, really smart and funny engineering lady, aren't you, with really, really big brain? I saw you in a newspaper once, but I can't read, so I just drew on you with crayons. But anyway, shut up. Would you like a job? Come meet my boss tomorrow morning. He will love you long time." Alright, so that was a bit weird, right? Just turns up with all the money that she needed and tells her about this super cool job. Yeah, you gotta be some kind of real dumbass to fall for that one, but my god, there she goes. She's actually going there. So she gets in the lift, which is a pretty normal thing to do. But suddenly she realizes it has a bomb in it, which has also got chlorine gas coming out of it or something that's gonna kill her to death if she doesn't stop it. And my god, it's now an escape room, and she's only got a finite selection of tools to help herself. Oh lordy baby jeebus, I really hope she fucking dies to death, but sadly this is episode 1. Anyway, how does she escape? Well, she touches 2 wires and then the elevator door opens, and that's really cool because she's not only super hilarious, she's super strong too, with those girthy arms of her prying up steel doors. And there, standing in front of her, is the entire team of misfitted they-thems. Oh, I have waited for this moment my entire life. It's going to be a heist movie, isn't it? Yay! So again, this splooge out a speedrun because absolutely no one cares. Crap Robin Hood tells IronHeart how she's got really big brain and is super funny, and no man could put her in a cage. Not anymore. And if she joins them, not only will she get voting rights, but she'll also get loads of money too. No, she says, I have far too much self-respect. I am very strong. Alright, says Crap Robin Hood. Here's some money. Does that change your mind? Ooh, money? I like that. Alright then, I'll come work for you. Boy, I'm sure living up to all the stereotypes right now. But it does come with a condition. Tomorrow for their big hilarious heist, IronHeart needs to bring her Iron Man suit. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that he's gonna try and steal it or some kind of crap. I don't care. It's about as obvious as Epstein's client list. Okay, that was the most fun I've ever had in my life. So let's do a few flashback scenes to permanently unemployed man's dad and his daughter, which I think is IronHeart's friend, who's now dead because a drive-by shooting happened in downtown Chicago. What the fuck? A drive-by shooting, a single mum, a no-job mixtape man, a very mono-diverse but inclusive group of criminals. I would absolutely refuse to believe this if I wasn't quite literally sitting here on the sofa with my fucking tits out watching it. And to think, Disney put culturally sensitive warnings on Dumbo for harmful stereotypes, but put their main protagonist of a show in 2025 in the slums of a shithole. You could not make it up. Anyway, IronHeart's very smart and rebuilds her entire suit with stolen catalytic converters, while totally bad Robin Hood man gets another tattoo. What a waste of everybody's time. Also, I think Robin Hood has like Doctor Strange's cloak or something. I don't know, I don't care, I don't watch Marvel anymore. So it's morning and the suit totally works, and also a dead mate who died to death in that drive-by shooting it's now a hologram? Alright, that's an episode finished, and oh lordy, this might actually be worse than the Acolyte. I don't know, I'm only on episode 1 at the moment. I thought that would be imposter, bruh. But I guess that is what happens when you fire all your competent writers and replace them with the diversity hires. Next video's coming soon, boys. For reals, eyes back big time, no ipsy backsies. Love you all very muchly. Meh. Big shout out to my boys and guys. My mummy told me not to kiss the bigots, but she didn't realise I don't listen to women, so pucker up boys, we're going to Paris. Love you all very much.
Subscribe button.
Is always right.